My camera's not working. I'm not sure why.
You're ugly.
She got me.
That got me.
You really
That
did.
got me.
I'm going home.
I think you're beautiful.
I can't tell if you're beautiful. Your camera's not working.
Oh, got him.
Is
So Josh, how do I?
Discord using
Okay,
your own
I'm
camera?
looking at my weapons. How do I actually? Where's the button to roll my weapons?
I believe it's in your butt.
Oh, hold on. Let me fart. Make some room. Yep.
I can
Yep.
I can do emojis on camera on the stream now.
What?
Yep. I'm looking at those. Yep. And then the damage should show up in the chat. I'm clicking it. It's not doing anything.
So that's what was just happening to me.
I don't see anything. No. There. Okay. Did I do the thing? I did the thing. Me what the do? Darn character sheet go. There we go. Yee.
And she probably doesn't even. That laptop is.
Now he's
There
not
you are.
ugly anymore.
There we go. I think unplugging my camera or unplugging my entire computer for the 24-hour stream is fucked everything up. But we're good now. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use Edge though.
Why is my device rating 0? These are all lies.
Best thing I've seen.
What?
I had chores to do. Okay.
Blame that shit on me. You should have done it earlier.
I didn't blame you on for anything.
Dude, she's fucking flaming you tonight, dude. I love it.
It's
Dude,
making fun of me because you're roasting me.
Dude, you're
Shit on me.
one more
You're gonna
comment.
need to-
Oh,
You're gonna need to watch this in the bedroom.
you're
This is my house too.
dude.
Okay?
You're one comment away from her bending you over her knee and giving you an ass whooping, dude. Just like old school.
She's still going off, but I can't hear her because I got my headphones on.
She's gonna put you in time.
That. It even tells you who they are.
Look at that. Does it write my notes for me too?
No, that's me.
We're supposed to be taking notes.
I tried
You guys
to.
are taking notes?
At the beginning of every job, I tried to take notes, and then like it falls apart so quickly. It's like I don't even know why I tried to take notes. It's kind of metagaming though.
Heard you, Dad.
Kind of is. Involving my real life memory. It's my character memory. It's metagaming. My character remembers based out of intuition and logic check. Oh, well, the threshold for like up to like 12 hours is like 1.
Who? So I don't remember anything. I'll see you guys later.
I got 3-dimensional memory.
I
Actually, it's not 3-dimensional. I always say that, but it's photographic.
I remember just enough to be able to go. I think that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
True. Definitely not false.
Hey, Donnie, we can't hear you if you're talking to us.
Why don't you just save different scenes for the different orientations of the screens? Like, oh, we've got 3 players this week. I'm going to choose scene 3. You just got to have a scene for each possible combination.
For each permutation of the party, yeah.
Just when you make a new
Oh.
configuration, just save it. At save as. And then eventually,
Yeah,
you'll have
that's
the whole
fair.
collection.
JJ like rarely is the one missing, so that probably doesn't exist. I was the first one. There was a scene that was like Travis fucked up.
Arena folder. I don't know about you guys, but I popped out my character sheet. It's much,
That's the life right there.
much gooder.
10 out of good. would benefit.
Do we know how wild die work? Yeah, but how do you do that?
There's a switch at the top, right?
Oh, and it just adds one. Do you know how edge works? Anything. I just know there's a edge toggle. Okay.
Add edge to dice pool makes 6. 6s explode.
Okay.
Oh, hey, hi, hello, we're here. Welcome on in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being patient while we were figuring out some tech issues. But we are all here, so thank you guys, appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. Just because, actually, I forgot. Announcements, y'all. Big things to keep up. The 25. The charity stream for Extra Life was a massive success. 35 hours later, and a total of $750. We met our goal. And all that goes straight to Riley Children's Hospital. So that was a awesome time. Thank you guys so much for who all came out, and also those of you who donated to the cause. That being said, it is not over. Even though we did hit the stream goal of 750, I boosted that up to 1,000 to end the year out. So we have until December 31st to go ahead and hit that goal of 1K. But again, I do want to say thank you for that, and that was exhausting but a fantastic time. Also, Thanksgiving Day, we will not have our We Run the Night show. I think that is, yes, next week we will be out, as we will be having Thanksgiving of all the foods. And I believe that is it. I'm sorry, I'm checking my notes that I sent over. Also, last thing, we will be giving away a copy of Firing Squad at the break today. So if you guys are here for that break, when I go ahead and set it up, you'll go ahead and just type !ticket and be entered into that drawing. You do have to be a follower to win said giveaway. Doesn't have to be for any sort of duration, but you do have to be a follower to win. But thank you again to Catalyst to be able to provide that book for us, so we can go ahead and give it away. Hopping straight in, you guys had a little bit of a interesting experience last week, as you guys made it to Denver and met a couple people that raised the one and only boxcar. You guys met Odyssey, which is the mage portion that helped to raise boxcar, as well as Conductor, who sort of runs this little area. but you guys were go ahead and given the location of where a vampire that was holding onto this slightly explosive device you guys were looking for, named Sarge, and where he was residing through his time he was passing through. As you guys sort of looked through it, Zayn was able to sort of a sense around and see if there was any sort of magical traces left, and was able to see that Odyssey was a blood mage, as well as a spirit that was following Odyssey around and sort of matched as well with astral signatures. And found out that it was a blood spirit that was following around. As you guys were searching around, you guys did find a comm link that had a couple of bits of information, looking for how far people's reaches were in the shadows, looking for a group of individuals that Sarge was looking for. None of it was locked, but seemed to be disposed and hidden. And the True found something he was not expecting to find in there, was a patch from his old platoon back before he was transported to a different realm and then swapped back to his, but many, many years later down the line. As you guys were sort of in the preparations and trying to figure out what your guys' next move was, Odyssey lets you guys know that there is going to be a rather large party going on and that you all were invited. And that is where we're going to go ahead and pick up. Crew, you guys have roughly about 2 hours before the shindig begins. You guys are looking at roughly about like 6 o'clock in the afternoon at this point. Anything you guys would like to do prior to going to this event?
I just think the boxcar would want to just wander around the station for a while and kind of just enjoy being home. It's been a minute, so just like take in the sights, see who I can see, that kind of stuff. I don't need to roleplay that out at all. I just need to send them off to do their thing.
We're thinking we split up and just kind of waste a couple hours here, just like take a breather after the latest investigation.
I mean, it's been pretty intense. We've been running pretty hard for a minute now. So I mean, just taking a minute, even if it's a couple hours, to take a breath, hang out. For y'all, it's a whole new place to explore and see and experience.
Yep,
so.
I'm with you on that. Derlin's gonna find a little shady spot to write in his journal about the cat.
Love it.
The one you fed or the one you found while playing Xbox?
Yes, and. Zane, I saw you were talking, but you were muted. I wasn't sure if you were pressing the mute or push to talk or not.
Nope, still can't. Nada.
Did your mic become unplugged at the base anytime?
No.
Oh, now it's
There
on.
you are.
There it is.
Switched it off to push to talk. That was acting weird. Zayn did want to head over to Reno and say, listen, I know these guys maybe want to relax and take it easy, but there might be something pressing we need to at least look at right now.
You're right. We should probably hang out at this bar and just get a feel for the locals.
Yeah,
That?
score drugs.
Maybe. I was thinking we find your friend Karma.
Who?
Karma, the guy with the drugs earlier. Get some
okay,
cash.
I
Get some
knew
cash
it.
or extra shoes. Go find Karma. And see what the fuck they know about the shadow spirit and the vampire that came here, he seems to be kind of connected to all this.
All right, well, we can see what we can do. He seemed kind of sketchy, but
Yeah, very.
I guess that's what we are nowadays anyway, so let's go
Least
find
you own
Karma.
it.
One of you guys can lead, as the other one can assist on a perception teamwork test.
I've got what oh boy. I've got the edge, the enhanced perception, and some vision enhancements in my contacts. So
I'll roll to assist then.
Okay.
Or a visual perception. That's over here now. Yeah, go ahead and add 4 hits to yours. So I think you
all right.
turn the modifier on.
Yeah, with modifiers, then you just
Add
put
4.
4.
I'm gonna add 5 because it doesn't add my vision enhancement.
Okay.
Sounds like cheating, but I'll allow it.
Agreed.
That's actually a good question. Do those bonuses all stack plus past the plus 4? Man.
Yeah, because those would be just ones that you have in general, and the 4 would just be additional that you get from Zayn assisting you.
All right, take it. I got 4 hits.
Okay. As you're sort of looking around and trying to see if you guys have find Karma at all, you guys do happen to see them entering in to it's not completely run down, but it's in worse shape than the last match is. But it is a bar called the Rusty Thimble.
Look at that. Get 2 words done at the same time. That's the phrase, right?
Seems right.
2 words at the makes a young boy. What was that
Busy.
phrase again? Never heard of that.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, do you want to lead the way, or shall I? Is there a line or anything?
No line at all.
Doesn't look like the hippest place to go to.
It doesn't. It looks like just your typical bar in the Sixth World, where a lot of it seems to be run down. Windows are decently cracked, not enough to that you can put your hand through or anything, but you can definitely tell there's some cracks going into it. Half of the sign that's currently starting to power on doesn't really work. Looks like it's operating at half capacity, whatever the LED. And AR, the sign looks brand new, but it looks very ran down on the exterior. It does have a metal door that sort of slides open, which is a little out of place for something like this, but nonetheless, it seems like you can audibly hear it screeching as it opens and closes.
Yeah, I'll definitely have my AR on.
Yep.
Yeah, I can take point on this one. So Zan will walk in, take a look around. Any ATMs or anything that I can get cash or buy shoes quickly.
As you look around, you do not see, or you do see what looks like a rather old model ATM that's sort of plopped down in the corner.
Yeah, Denver is a crazy place. I'll go ahead, pull out my cred stick, and walk towards it.
Is there any sign of an automated shoe machine?
If you were there, Boxcar, I'd be able to answer that question for you. But as you're go ahead and roaming around,
Darn.
I'm roaming past at the moment.
Zayn, as you're walking up to it, you can see that it is powered off, but as you get closer, you begin to see it sort of power on and begin to light up. And it just, the first thing it pops up, it says Neonet. And then it pops to life.
Oh boy, wow. Cutting edge technology over here.
Hey, don't click on anything. Don't click on any links you don't recognize. That's words to live by.
All right. I've never actually used one of these. I'll start looking around for like some type of jack to put in my. It's asking for my social. I don't know if I should trust this.
Your social?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Can I do a? I'm gonna look around, and I want
Sure.
to do an electronics check
Yeah.
just to see if I can find anything out of the ordinary. I'm gonna use is it 2 points of edge to do an untrained skill without the
is.
penalty?
Yes. And everyone's skill or edge is at the max for it. So make sure on the character sheet you guys have the amount of edge that is proper for your attribute.
Yep.
All right. Not sure how this exactly works with the roll 20 sheet, but I clicked unskilled use. I've got the modifiers thing switched. So I'm gonna give myself +1 modifier.
It's exactly how to work.
Damn.
I don't know. It rolled agility though. That's not right. You change that. Is it logic?
That is
You
logic
just
based, yeah.
Quickly look around it. Whoa, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this looks good. Quick
yeah,
check.
actually, I can't do that. Never mind. Increase that skill. But I don't have that ability.
Mm.
Ugh, I got 0 hits. That's a.
That's
It
a
is
big
not
oof.
it is not a glitch
you.
though, or a critical glitch. It is just 0 hits. Easy enough still. You guys both looking over this machine. You guys do see a data jack right above a pin pad, where you're able to go ahead and insert your chip, where you can go ahead and enter in how many funds you would like to withdraw.
Looks good to me, bud.
Yeah, I think so. Santa parties, they look pretty crazy. You don't know what happened to like the street value of those drugs. That actually, would I know the street value of the drugs? I was in a gang.
I was in a
Gang,
game
gang.
once.
Roll a memory test.
I love that. I was in a gang. I
was
should
in a
know what drugs cost.
I dealt with drugs on a semi-regular basis. Memory. Do I? Okay. I hit the memory button, right? I
Yep.
feel like I might have hit judge intentions by mistake.
It hasn't gone through yet.
Oh, there's probably a pop-up.
Yeah, check for your.
Attribute. Logic. Why is it asking for an attribute?
For a memory test?
Yeah. Logic +6. I mean, my memory is 9.
So it would be logic plus intuition.
Yeah, but that's what happened when I pushed the button.
Did you click the memory button?
I didn't. I clicked the memory button, and then I got a pop-up saying, choose an attribute.
So if it was asking for a modifier, you
Okay.
would just tell it no.
All right. Looks like it worked that time. I probably messed up. 1.
1. As you are trying to think back to it, I mean, you know what they typically go for in Seattle, but it also changes from place to place, and who also has territory around, and you know all the economics that go into it, supply and demand,
True.
all that
All right.
nonsense.
I'll look over my shoulder, make sure no one's watching me, then I'll just pull out 3,000 new yen cash.
Okay, you go ahead and put in 3,000 new yen and swap it out. And it comes to $10 USD.
I don't know what that means. I think this is enough.
This
Sure.
machine still has USD?
Yeah, do you think that's the kind of cash Karma would take?
I don't know. I don't think that's worth anything.
I guess we could ask him. Right, let's ask him before we do all this one.
I'm sure
Cancel.
he'll be cool about it.
I'll back out. Yeah.
Okay.
Talking into it.
All right, the ground. I guess we'll go find Karma and see if we can talk to him.
Yeah, you see Karma sitting and talking to a bartender who is currently sort of just sitting back, feet kicked up onto the bar, sitting on a stool. And he's on the exterior portion of the bar. He's not behind it. But he's just sort of kicked back, talking to Karma.
All right, I will straighten myself up, close my jacket a little bit, straighten my glasses, walk over. Oh, hey, nice seeing you again.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I was from the big van or the big truck over by the train station. I was hoping to make a purchase.
Oh,
He's-
right. What did I offer you?
You said you had a little bit of everything. I think we were looking for some B's and Z's and DWs.
Yeah, Karma. Yeah, I think I asked for Nova Coke.
Mhm. Yeah, you
Yeah.
spelled it
what?
out for some reason.
Well, we'd pull you from the bar and just talk away.
Who do you think I get it from? But okay.
Oh, well. So should we just talk to him then?
No.
I mean,
we're,
if you're cool talking here, that's fine. But
yeah,
just
we're good here. We're good. Joe here,
Cool.
he ain't no Lone Star.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. We hate those guys, right, Reno?
yeah, those guys suck.
Yeah. So,
That doesn't make you seem like a cop.
yeah.
Real cops wouldn't say that.
It's true.
all right.
Yes.
I'm never leaving you
sending
two
him?
alone again.
So about that cash, is that like the U.S. dollars stuff earlier that I was hearing about from the neonets, or
What's
Someone said you were joking about that.
it? I don't know what a neonet is.
like there's a so you take Nuyen?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'd take anything pretty much.
Would you take 10 USD? That's US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
What's a US?
A US was a place that existed before the UCAS came in, maybe like 50, 60 years ago.
Hmm.
Maybe you would have heard of it in your history classes.
You think I
Well,
am some
I'll tell
kind
you.
of nerd?
I'll tell you, one of these USDs is worth 400 million just on antique value alone.
Roll con.
It's like when you buy the wheat pennies or whatever.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, this
I would
penny's
just
got to be
watch
worth
a
more than a
show.
penny.
I would just watch a Donnie show. This is great. I'm loving this.
Oh no.
Angry Edge.
See within smell distance.
Yeah.
I gotta remember how much
You want
edge I
me to
get from
taste
this
the
stuff.
air?
Yep.
So can I see the dice I rolled?
Yeah, if you hover the hits, it will tell you what you rolled.
Okay, 1, 2. I got 4 4s. What is it?
So you can hit the
Two.
plus 4s to bump your force into 5s.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
think we're
2
gonna do
hits
that
per.
twice.
And then it should
Yeah, we can
ask
do
you
that
how many
twice.
times you want to do it as well.
17.
And then
Yeah.
minus 4, 2
That'd
hits,
be-
so 6. You know what? If you got the USD, you got the NC. You know what I'm saying?
And what about? I think our buddy over here wanted something else.
You wanted, what else did you want?
I think we were gonna go through the chill gambit, so like some Zen, some Bliss, some Deep Weed.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know what else counts as chill, but maybe hallucinetics.
Hallucinogens.
I think that was Zen. Zen does that, right, Karma?
Yeah, I think that checks out.
Yeah. You tell you what, we want like one of everything for the most part, and we have 10 USD. So you give us what you think 10 USD is worth. I trust you.
Okay. He
Said
slides
vocals.
over.
I didn't get the 10 USD. Do you want me to go get that real quick?
What do you
See,
mean you didn't get the 10
I
USD?
backed out of it. I hit cancel. I don't know what USD is. I didn't want
I
to mess
thought
it
you already
up.
spent the 3,000 million.
No. Well, I feel like I should now.
Actually,
quit.
Karma-
I'm just watching.
True.
This is a Nuyen. This is a Nuyen transaction, unless you really want that USD.
For the 10 USD, they go ahead and give you the Nova Coke. Everything else is going to be New Yen. I got bills to pay.
Okay, you can if you want to spend $3,000 in Nova Coke. I don't think it's worth it, but I don't really know what drugs are worth over here.
No, honestly, at this point, I don't even care about any of the drugs. I just want the information.
Okay, true. So,
I know that guy.
information?
No, true.
True.
Yes.
Do you know that guy?
I mean, whenever you guys were at the truck.
Oh. That's true. Well, you might actually know a friend of True's, actually. Strolled through here, briefcase attached on his... Oh, hey, True. How's it going? Welcome to the bar.
I'm in the bar now. I'm gonna put down my pen, put my notepad in my back pocket. It has like little doodles of the cat on it and like hearts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he might know your buddy, Sarge. You've met him, right?
I think I know just as much about Sarge as you guys do, but refresh my memory on Sarge.
So
I
he's
think Karma knows all about him.
Yeah, Carmen knows all about him. Your war buddy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just turn around and I walk out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know of him. I haven't seen him in close to a year.
A year?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Last winter.
You guys keep in touch?
No. He bit a couple of my friends, and I haven't seen him since.
Oh, what a jerk.
That's what I'm saying.
Who are those friends?
I mean, there's a Mason, and then there's Konami.
Mm-hmm. He didn't buy Dobrik?
Second?
How do you know Dobrik?
Dobrik and I are good. Well,
Don't
we're
you see
also
the resemblance?
I just in a little hush. I'm like, we're also runners. We're looking for Sarge.
They're in grave danger.
Sarge or the people that you guys mentioned?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just yes.
I don't think my friends are in danger, because if you get them, that's impressive.
They're in grave danger.
I mean, probably. I think everyone that works at that company probably is in some capacity or another.
What company?
Oh, the one in Seattle.
Nice catch.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I know which one.
Oh, yeah. Omegle, you're right. Nailed
No,
it.
it's turned up.
Sultan.
Anyway,
You just got a homie that works for Omegle. Damn, that's cool.
It's not as
All right,
cool
I'm
as
going to
you
say
think
the
it is.
alphabet, and you stop me when I hit the letter that the company starts with.
Okay.
A.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Apple?
Aries, right? Aries, right?
Oh, shit.
Works for Adercrop.
If you take the S out of it, that's right. Anyway, but I wouldn't mess with them. They got some friends in their back pocket, if you know what I'm saying.
Fairies?
Sometimes.
no, I think I know one of the friends you're speaking about. You talked to him earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Certain Shadow Spirit.
Oh, Jim? And I don't know. He's a friend. I'm gonna be honest, but
Jim?
yeah,
Is that
Jim.
the-
Jim.
Jim.
Jim from the bar.
No, that's Joe.
That- The
Jim-
other bar, the last match, Jim.
We know Jim.
What's the last match?
It's bar
Mm.
where Jim was at.
When?
He knocked out our saber
ago.
friend. I think he was involved in that.
Are they magically inclined?
Yep.
Did he find a contract in the snow and sign it?
Possibly.
Really
I
ask
wouldn't
them many
put it past them.
questions.
No. I can ask him. Yeah.
That's how I found Jim. Seemed like a good thing at the time.
How'd that work
But-
out for you?
Wasn't horrible.
I mean, you guys are, I guess, close still. I mean, you got him a gift.
Sounds pretty dope.
I did.
That's what he said. He said, thanks for the gift. And then he walked off.
Well, gift's a relative term.
Like an aunt and uncle, or
Yeah,
what are we talking
exactly like an aunt or uncle.
about? Sorry, what's Jim doing here? Sarge's still around. We kind of need to know the stuff for the job, and then we'll also buy drugs off of you. That's what we're here to do right now.
And maybe maybe Mason or Konami could give us more information.
Also, if you want to party later, we know some satyrs.
We'll be here for a couple hours.
Roll influence, and Reno, you can assist.
Oh, I'm rolling the influence.
Well, I mean, you're the one doing most of the talking here, so yeah.
Oh, alrighty.
You want me to do yeah, charisma.
Oh, I'm gonna pre-edge this. 'Cause, so it is.
Wait, I gotta. If I'm aiding,
Mhm.
then you would get my hits.
It's true. So what you would
Um,
get, what is that, 5?
So don't roll yet. Did it come up?
Yep, it came up with 5.
Edge,
I'll take it.
charisma,
Is that how many hits
So
you want
then-
to give him?
5
There we go. I was trying to find the
minus
window.
1 is 4.
Yeah, that's a. I was gonna use some edge, but I think 5 hits on an 11 dice pool is pretty
You're not wrong.
good.
Oh, it's 6 hits. You're insane.
6 hits.
I mean, I could provide some information, but it's gonna cost you some extra yen. You don't want to say it.
Well, I mean, you've got bills to pay, from what I understand. So
we only
yes.
got new yen
That's
and USD.
that's fine.
If you want yen,
It's
to
the
find out.
new version of yen. New yen. It's a joke. Anyway.
Oh, boy.
I can also find some shoes.
I prefer the new yen.
Okay, all right. That's much easier because I have that now.
Say $1,000. And I'll give you some sweet information.
Is that including the drugs or no?
No, that's just the information.
All right. So, like, we talking about $2,000 for the information and drugs?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
grand
that's fine.
information seems pretty steep. That's like what? Half a scooter?
What kind of scooter you buying?
The 2,000 grand one, or the
2,000
new
grand?
yen.
That's
2,000 new yen.
2,000K grand.
2,000K grand.
Look, this Jim character seems interesting. Maybe we can just get some secrets out of him.
I would pay you to see that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
That's more money in our pocket then. All right. Yeah. Where's he at?
Last I knew, on their way
Jim.
back to Seattle.
So what are they doing here?
They were looking for me. You guys saw us talking. Wouldn't it be obvious why they're here?
Yeah. And you said thanks for the. So what did you gift him relatively? That's where I'm not connecting the wires.
Oh, in Seattle. Like, I mean, recently is all relative as well, if you think about it. Like, recently could be a year. It could, be the 6th world, if you're talking about recency of the world.
Okay, so he came all the way here to Denver to say thanks for the gift in Seattle, and now he's going back to Seattle.
Yeah, I mean, spirits like move at the, speed of thought, so it's not that far of a...
I guess, yeah, I've been there before, done that.
Wait,
All right,
you're also magically inclined?
Yeah, we all are, even Reno.
Are any of you guys blood mages?
No,
No.
neither of us
Good.
are blood mages.
Good.
What?
Are
Does
you a
Jim
blood
have a
mage?
problem with blood mages?
No, most people do.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they're dirty killers.
Typically.
All of that.
Sometimes they're nice people, but not very many.
Yeah. Show me a good blood mage, and I'll show you one that summoned a blood spirit sacrifice. I don't know. I've only met 2, so that's.
You know more than I do.
Oh, who do you know?
I don't know any blood mages.
Okay.
Not one?
Not a single one.
Can we
Seems
circle
really
back?
interested
What?
about 'em.
I feel like we're skipping the gift part. What did you give to?
Oh, it was an orb.
Oh, fuck.
It was a run. He hired us for a run. We broke into an As technology. There was a big boom because Mason can't leave his hand off a trigger finger to blow something up.
And what is, you don't know what that orb does, right? You're just
No,
you
we just
get
got
the
paid
orbs. Yeah,
for.
makes sense. So Jim has the orb, from what it sounds like. Yeah,
Well, yeah, we gave it to him.
mysteries.
Well, I mean, what's the orb look like?
It's me around this big, black.
Dark,
Are there
powerful
more than
magic
one
that
orb?
nobody can identify.
That's the one.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I think this might be not a dead end now, but thanks for the information. We'll see.
Expensive
Oh,
end.
yeah, it is expensive.
Yeah, Nguyen.
Look, Karma, if we have any more questions, can I call you?
You can find me. I don't have a comm link.
Do you have an email address?
Probably somewhere around here, but I don't have a comm link to check said email.
Persona I could look up?
No. Hardwire says those are dangerous. At least for me to use them.
Oh,
Hardwire is a secret. Got it.
Travis.
is that DJ?
Wait, what
No.
DJ?
No, that's the one.
Hardwire?
That's the one we rescued from the warehouse.
You guys rescued a DJ from the warehouse?
Yeah.
I thought that was hardware.
No, I don't think. I don't even know where he is. If you guys know where he is, that'd be nice.
Probably in Seattle, if I had to guess. That's where Dobrik's at.
How do you know where Dobrik is?
Saw him on TV. He's famous.
Oh, I mean, I guess he is part of the board, so maybe a little.
True. All right. So, and you're sure you haven't seen Sarge around here, like, more recent than the snowy times? Like, we're talking about a few months ago. Came here with a.
Wait, Sarge is
And-
here?
Yes, that's what we started.
That's
the
what we
conversation.
started with.
Oh, I thought you were
Yes.
referring to Jim when you said he was here.
No, well, Jim was here. We knew
Well, yeah.
that. Sarge was here too, but he was here before Jim was here. But he was here after you said you last saw him. So we-
Mm.
He brought a nuke to the city.
I
and
just
we're
got
trying to
here
find
like 2 days ago, so.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I thought it was a kind of a coincidence that he knew you, you knew Jim, and it was all connected. But it seems
It is a-
I was wrong.
It's a very long drive on a scooter, okay?
Here's 2,000 million. Please give me all of the drugs that we'll buy.
Okay, and it gives you one of everything.
Okay. Thank you.
I also need that USD you said.
That was his deal, not mine.
Oh,
I
I
am
need-
walking away.
Damn.
The only thing that's not there is the Nova Coke.
Yeah, I don't have any USD, brother. See you.
Okay. It just goes back to talking to Jill. So anyway, like I was saying,
Putting drugs in different pockets.
Some of those are illegal. You better hide them.
They're in my pocket.
Okay. I don't know you.
as this is going on, Boxcar, go ahead and roll your edge attribute and tell me how many hits you get.
Think I did this right? Nope, I did that way wrong. Okay. Zero hits.
Love it. Okay. You
But-
go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
None of them were. It wasn't any sort of like glitch or anything.
Okay. As you go around, you do meet a couple of new faces around. But most of them, are faces that you either grown up with or have interacted with in the past. But everyone's sort of just keeping up, asking how you're doing, how's the big city, asking if you found any work, found any contacts, any know any people over there. How does it feel to not be part of the station any longer?
The answer to all of it is city's rad. Yeah, I've got some work. I've made some friends. No one super crazy to write home about, and I miss home deeply.
One of the individuals asks, when you say you miss home, do you miss Seattle?
No,
You
I
miss
miss the
here.
station.
Ah.
I miss being here. I miss y'all. I miss this. This is my home. That's just a place I live currently.
Home is where the heart is. Boxcar. Home is where the heart is.
Heart's right here. Always. Kind of has been. So.
Janky, what are you doing during this time? This is shortly after you handed Reno the comm link and told him all the information that was on it that was not super hidden. What are you doing for the time being?
Oh, I'm just strolling around. I never thought I'd be here, so just gonna go take in the sights. Pre-game a little.
Okay.
Mind my own business. Observe. Not
Uh,
much.
As you go ahead and go around a pregame, go ahead and mark like just 50 million off of your sheet.
Try 100.
Okay. Even
Dang.
better.
Our boy goes hard.
All right. Roll body plus willpower for me, please.
Oh no, I'll buy them for other people.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
By other people, I mean me.
Me, myself, and I.
My second, yeah.
As you are strolling around, I'm assuming you're saying relatively just within eye shot of the station, not heading further into Denver. Is that correct?
Yeah. The station is mostly like where I want to be. I just want to be like bebopping around.
Bebopping even.
Mm-hmm. As you're sort of
Older
going around
gentleman.
as well, you do write in your journal for a bit before heading into the bar for a short and brief conversation. But the truth is, you head out and look around. You sort of have a sense that you like this place has a familiar feeling to you, like almost as you've put yourself into this location before, but almost like a weak sense of deja vu for you. You take a few steps out, and then it sort of just goes blank almost. Like you've almost like lived through that moment of deja vu, and then it sort of feels back to like I've never been here before, or unsure of how like you're feeling towards this. I mean, it makes you feel uncomfortable being here, as you have, as you're learning, you have been in the past, but it still feels very, very off being here. Obviously, you're getting a little bit more acclimated to it, but you still have that very uncomfortable feeling that you're bottling up, for the lack of a better word. You do see a couple of younger satyrs running around, definitely not wearing like the best of clothing, and they're not wearing scraps either. It's just sort of in between. but they are having the time of their life, just sort of running around. As you sort of get a glimpse of the community that they've built here, where it's not a lot of people like keeping an eye, like a strict eye on each other. Like they're not worried that anyone's gonna come in and like take anyone, except for a couple of elders, still satyrs, but they're sort of like standing up by the station and sort of just watching over, and just glancing over almost as far as they could see through the different streets and stuff like that. But for the most part, you can see that they are the only ones actively, truly keeping an eye out towards the community, if you will.
Cool. So I think just out of curiosity's sake and also taking a break from the journal, just trying to shake off this kind of feeling I've got internally here, and also not signaling to any of the teammates that I'm having a moment. I'm gonna go over and just strike a conversation with the two elders. Just ask, hey, do you guys, obviously you've got the kids running around. Looks like it's a pretty safe area, but maybe you guys have been through some difficult times. See you guys still kind of paying attention, watching guard here. You guys still see any raiders or gang members, trying to get into the community, or, is there a reason why you guys are still looking out here?
We don't know the background of these individuals, but we've seen and noticed members of our community disappear over the course of about a month, maybe a little bit longer. Just no sort of, and they sort of just look at each other for a moment, take a deep sigh, and continue looking back to where they were watching. No sort of pattern, but ranging from some of the kids to more mature satyrs. But I mean, being a satyr is difficult in the Styx world, especially with magic being reintroduced. Satyr materials oftentimes increase the potency of magic, and well, as we're one of the few places that there's so many satyrs in one spot, it would be difficult. Does know exactly where, but it's just we're just keeping an eye and see if we can get more information. I know we've brought it up to conductor a couple times, but he can only do so much without sending people out and being aggressive. We try to keep to ourselves and do what we must around here without sending additional people out to play detective.
Well, I think that's really noble, and I think that's something I'd be interested in helping out with. My group of friends and I are here on some business. I think we're waiting on some additional information, and some of my friends are gearing up for a major party. I'm not sure if I'm quite in the mood for a party. So if you could use an extra set of eyes to either maybe keep guard on another sector of the town, or if you had any additional information on where these individuals might be that are kind of giving you some trouble, would be more than happy to spend some time while we're here and give you guys some backup.
The two satyrs look at each other of, I definitely think that a set of eyes wouldn't hurt. I do want to ask, have you been running with Boxcar very long?
Yeah, he's one of my oldest and bestest friends.
And did they happen to tell you why they left the station?
No, actually. I don't think he's ever told the group that story. Is something I should be worried about?
They care deeply for the people around them. And sometimes it can manifest in dangerous ways. The reason they were
Never come across as dangerous.
they hide it
To
well
their
though.
friends.
That's
To their friends.
well, to their friends they're not typically. But I the last time that we had a major raider situation is the reason why Boxcar left. We practice a delicate source of magic, and there was an outburst on these individuals who came by. And for the most part, I mean, they haven't been around since Boxcar sort of went off, but it's scary, and there's a reason why they're out and about in the world instead of here. They're a good friend, but watch your back nonetheless. I don't doubt that they would do everything in their power to keep you alive, but they also have a short fuse.
That doesn't sound like Boxcar at all. Usually seems like they're one of the more kind of like thoughtful people in the group. So this is news to me. I'm just curious though. This kind of just came out of nowhere from my offer to help. I'm interested as to why these things are connected. I understand maybe just a general warning, but I'm here asking if you'd like an extra set of eyes in a different quadrant of the town while everyone else is partying. I would assume that seasoned members of this community like yourself would probably have worries with everyone partying and probably doing drugs, that it would be a really good opportunity for someone to sneak into your communion here and maybe cause some trouble. So, anyway, at the end of the day, I'm here offering to give you some backup, and this is something really important to me, is protecting people. So
We appreciate that, and the reason why it sort of came up is it's the last thing Boxcar said too before they left. But yes, we would sincerely appreciate it if you and one of the guys sort of stands up. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'd be more than happy to show you where we can have you set up and post.
before we go, do you want to see my doodles of my cat?
No, I don't.
But but okay.
We got things to do. People just watch. I
All right.
appreciate it, but
Your loss. All right, point me where to go.
please follow me. And he sort of begins to head that way. And now that you, he sort of stands up. You notice that a good portion of his like right half, which was covered up in mostly like blankets and other stuff, try to stay warm. But you notice almost the entire right half of him is like heavily either rusted out or just old cyberware that seems to be not working in super peak condition. But almost looks like he was almost ashamed of the way he was hiding it, but opens up and sort of begins to head that way. Um, as you guys get to a spot, they show you a a 3-story building that overlooks a large street. Very busy on both sides, and you get to see less of the Seder community and more of the rest of Denver sort of mixing in as a melting pot. But you do notice a couple of individuals sort of strolling around together and like looking at people. When they look towards them, they sort of everyone else sort of looks away, trying to make sure to break the eye contact. But you can sort of tell that these group of 5 individuals are the big dogs in town, as it seems, for at least for this sort of corner.
And this is where I'm going to be stationed?
Yeah, where you're stationed at. No, they don't seem to be causing trouble, as they're just sort of walking around, walking down the street, sort of eyeing people, and everyone they look to instantly looks away, to avoid eye contact.
Perfect. I'm going to instantly walk right up to them and ask them if they want to see my cap drawings.
Okay. As you're going ahead and do that, we will go ahead and take our break, because JJ is ready to come in, and we're going to take our break, get them in so I can go ahead and update the overlay as well. Everyone in chat, while we're here and doing the thing, we are going to go ahead and start up our firing squad giveaway. We will have it running for the duration of us being away on break. If you are interested in the book, make sure to type exclamation point ticket, and it will put you guys into the drawing. It is a PDF of Firing Squad, so make sure you guys put that in if you would like a copy, and I will see you guys when we get back from the break. Be right back, guys. Oh, that's so tragic. All right, hello chat.
Welcome.
My best features in here.
I think your audio is looping too.
I see you flexing over there and just the little arm portion of your
Yeah.
I
frame.
hate it here.
I've been working all week on these.
No, you're
Thanks, Josh. Merry Christmas to me.
Where's the hide
Jesus.
Discord
Did
button?
Did you bring the sun in to be your backlight? The true?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this HDR screen, and I just got a new camera. It's a whole mess. I need to configure it.
I liked
Sir,
the
you're
better
not
when it was
just
the
white.
sun
You're ultra white.
Thank
instead
you.
of ultra
I
wide.
appreciate that. I am ultra wide.
True.
White. You glow.
Oh, sorry.
You're looking
That's
pretty.
why I was.
You're looking pretty big over there. Like you've been working out a lot.
Ultra
You're-
wide.
I'm so glad that you noticed.
I hate it
Yeah,
here.
you're looking pretty large. To,
Are we
It in
doing at least the
charge.
Kylo Ren memes with you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As I'm go ahead and updating this chat, thank you guys for being patient.
All
We-
for me.
We exactly all for JJ. We did have a winner. Let's.
me.
It was
Winner
not
chicken dinner?
you. Close the giveaway. Draw winner. Reverie Star. Congratulations on the dub.
Can't beat those odds.
No, you can't. Message me on Discord, and I will go ahead and send you that PDF. Want to recount? True. Oh, you can win. I respect it. Yeah, make sure.
I wanna read.
Make sure to send me a message on Discord, and we will get that to you. While I'm sizing this up, would someone who is obviously paying attention and taking notes want to
yes.
do the recap of what happened since we started tonight's episode?
All right, I got you. Ready?
I'm so ready.
So it was Zayn and Reno that went to a bar because we all kind of split up and did our own thing. And they went to the bar specifically to go try to find Karma because they were like, "You're gonna give us our damn drugs, and you're gonna give us the information we need, and we're not taking no for an answer." And he was like, "How about no?" And they're like, "Damn." So they went to go get some money out of the ATM to try to bribe him into it, but it turns out it only did USD, which is not New Yen, as you can tell. And they had a good conversation about like, well, who do you know? Well, I'm not going to tell you until you tell me who you know. And then there was some talk about Shadow Spirit Jim and some vampires that we're pretty intimately knowledgeable of, but not in this game. So that's kind of how their whole conversation went. Oh, and they did end up scoring drugs at the end of it. Then the True was hanging out under a tree, drawing and journaling, made some pictures of his cat that nobody wanted to look at. And yeah, got a weird foreboding warning about Boxcar after having just been like, "Hey, do y'all need some help keeping the settlement safe during the party?" And they're like, yeah, but like Boxcar's weird, right? And then after that, that's pretty much where we're at now. Boxcar was wandering around just kind of being happy to be home, but other than that, that's where we're at.
I could not have said it better myself. I mean, I probably could have, but we don't know that.
Sure, bud.
Anyway, picking up where we left off. You guys are getting ready to head towards Le Party. The tree, you went off and go talk to some individuals who were seemingly maybe intimidating might be the right word. Some folks. But you walked up and asked to see their drawing. They look you up and down and say, "Sure."
Oh, that's great. I love that. All right, so I've got this page, and this is him eating out of his bowl. And then, hold on, let me get this next page. And then I have this page of him trying to bite me after I fed him when I was told not to. And then, hold on, I got one more page. And then this is his rear end, because this is all I could see from the perspective of him running away after he bit me. What do you think?
I've seen worse.
I'll take that.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thanks. I'm here to protect this side of the city. Are you guys protecting this side of the city too?
We are. We are indeed.
That's great. Why are people not looking at you?
You'd have to ask them. I'm not sure.
You look like you're trying to be intimidating.
Not trying.
You just looked at cat pictures and complimented me, so I don't think you're very intimidating.
I would agree.
Cool. All right. I'm going to just stay here and watch them.
Okay. I will be around if you need me, as these 5 humans sort of just disperse into different shops. None of them go to the same shop. They all sort of just go into their own.
If you see any animals, let me know. I need some more subject matter.
No, you got it.
Bye.
And they disappear as you go ahead and continue your watch. The rest of you, are you guys wanting to meet back up before heading to the party, or are you guys wanting to just arrive separately at said party?
Where did Boxcar go?
Boxcar has been roaming around the station, whether it's not exactly inside of the main station, but the station as a community, sort of just going around and meeting with people and talking to people they haven't seen in a long time or stuff like that.
When Boxcar begins to leave, whether he notices or not, I was just following him the whole time.
Boxcar, I mean, you always feel like you have a shadow over your shoulder. This one is rather large, but they're still there.
Spirit.
Exactly.
I feel like randomly I just chime into a conversation. You're like, Jesus, you're here?
Yeah, Boxcar will have made the effort to like introduce Tiny as often as possible when talking to people. Just like, oh yeah, hey, no, this is Tiny. We work together. I live in his semi truck trailer. It's a thing.
He's got a bed. It's a full one. They got a bed.
What a
You
great
trade one
description.
trade car for another.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
They get it. You're the first person who's finally got it.
As you continue meeting individuals, Boxcar Odyssey will come up to you. Hey, you ready for this shindig coming up here?
It's been a minute. It's been too damn long since I've been to one of these. I'm knocking stuff over IRL. Yeah, I'm honestly a little bit nervous.
You know what? Take some of this, and he hands you a popper, unlabeled.
I will pop it, no questions asked.
I will try to chime in, but I would have not noticed until it was too late. I'm like, whoa, hey,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
It's like, here, try this, and I'm like, okay.
Whoa,
That checks
what
out.
was that?
I don't know. What was that?
You know, they say we're here for a short time, not a long time.
Whoa.
A good time, not a long time.
Nope.
For a short time, not a long time. I'm about to have a bad time.
Or
As he
a
says
good
that-
time for a while, if you know what I'm saying.
As he says that, I'm going to put 2 more RFIDs on
I'm gonna send a message to the group that just said, "I just did a bunch of drugs. Help."
I'll put it in the group chat. I'm already here.
I find, but yeah, I go to there.
I'll reply. I'm coming with more.
Yeah, as we're
I just-
counting the drugs that Karma just gave us, the phones bleep up, and we just should probably check this out.
I just did
Sorry,
way too
Karma.
many drugs.
We'll have to talk
Help.
to you later.
Pin
As
drop.
Zan, as Zan says, I'm bringing more. I'm just gonna put the meme of Michael Jordan. Who's like, stop.
Get some.
Get some help.
After you take this, this drug,
Wait, is it like a drug, or is it like a satyr drug?
it is a drug.
Okay.
It escalates your current disease. Go ahead and roll.
You
Hey,
are
I beat that disease, damn it.
you are wide awake.
Oh, one of those kind of drugs.
Yep.
Does
Guys,
he
I think I
believe he
just-
can fight God?
No, they're not on Kami.
They believe they can fight God.
In the group text, I don't believe I can fight God. I think we're okay. Shit.
I will
Nope,
reply
we're not
after.
okay.
I'll reply after. Don't worry. I asked.
Y'all ever fought God? Question mark. Question mark.
All right. Perfect. You are all good to go.
Oh man.
Let's see. All right. As you guys all sort of meet up at Boxcar, upon receiving said group message, Odyssey sort of looks around. Anyone want to pregame with anything before we get going? I got a bunch of these, and he sort of opens up a small fanny pack on their side and just is full with poppers.
Before you ask, he did not tell us what it was.
I did not.
Something. Good time. Long time. Not long time.
It's true.
Does it pair well with any of these? And I just start emptying my pockets of deep weed, jazz, bliss, cram, kamikaze, long haul.
Yes,
sights, and nitro.
yes. No, yes.
I would
Okay,
like
stay away
to
from the
part-
nitro.
I would like to partake in the deep weed, please.
Oh yeah, I'll wait. I'll put the deep weed back in my pocket. We'll wait till we all get in a circle inside. Or should we pregame with this now? I'm not used to it.
I mean, why are we taking a downer now?
Downer.
Because you're about to see something wild if you go into a Seder party.
I feel like the downer should happen when we're ready to come down, right? Are we ready to come down yet?
I feel like you're being a downer. Do a drug, nerd.
You got to use the downer to like balance it. So
I
I
mean-
yeah, we should go. Yeah, let's all take a popper.
Look, just do it.
All right. He goes ahead and hands a pop out to anyone who is interested.
I rolled my seducer disadvantage.
Yep.
And I got 4 hits. I needed 3, so I am not urged magically to take this popper. So
Are you going to nonetheless, though?
no, not gonna do it.
This whole time I've been thinking that your seducer thing was whether or not you were gonna try to have relations with people.
No, it is a.
He's seduced by the drugs.
So I was really about to say, don't you even try to sleep with my dad. You stop that.
Oh, you have to
No.
sleep with his dad now. Sleep with his dad
It's
now.
got a principle.
My
Out of
spirit
principle.
mentor is seducer, so that means I have to succeed in a willpower plus charisma test to avoid pursuing a vice or indulgence.
Reno, stop
So-
sleeping with my dad.
So I mean, if I fail that test, I might have to.
Stop indulging my dad.
Josh get out of the blue, just make me roll that test. We go. I guess I gotta do this. I'm seduced
Damn it,
by the.
Bruce.
Seduced by the seducer.
I can't help it.
Stop trying to sleep with my dad. It's
You
weird.
have to.
I would, but
Yeah.
I don't want to metagame.
Anyone else taking one of these? Taking one of these poppers?
Can I take another?
No.
Another one.
Another one.
I was this close to thinking I was Otto, and I was gonna be like, I'm gonna take this drug and analyze it. And I was like, I can't do that.
Wrong game.
I will take this drug and analyze it in my mouth.
Okay.
Oh wait, the True can do that. That's a joke for him.
Yeah.
The
I'm just
tree
gonna
was
sit
on the
there.
other side of town.
Yeah.
AR
I would
gloves
taste
could also
all the
apparently do
drugs.
AR
I
gloves
would
could
taste all the
also
drugs.
AR gloves. Just spray it on the AR gloves, and it will tell you what it is.
I just grab it, call him like, I need your tongue.
I'm too busy drawing cats.
So weirdest pickup line I've ever heard.
Works surprisingly often.
Yeah, that's how it works.
The True. Oh, you're not even here. Cool.
Get out of it.
Janky, are you
Yeah,
taking it or no?
No,
Okay.
Janky doesn't do the drugs. Janky just does the alcohols.
Okay.
Janky's a good boy.
Alcohol is a drug, and I have that in my pocket.
Tiny, are you taking it?
I will take it from his hands
Mhm.
and then kind of like just hold on to it.
'Kay.
I'll kind of like put it in a shirt and like
Fake it.
the hoodie. I'll put it in like the hoodie pocket down below.
I love it.
Phrasing.
Zane, you feel the similar way of just wide awake.
I can see everything.
Zane's like, this is my normal way of living. So,
Can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Even I.
Nobody can see that.
Not even when you can fight God.
True. All right, and he goes ahead and takes one as well, and heads. He goes, "Hey, well, let's go." You guys will go ahead and party it up. Is there anything in particular you guys would like to do during said party besides party?
Damn, I hadn't thought this
Well-
far ahead.
Boxcar already said no one can sleep with their dad.
It's true.
So
Yes,
Off limits.
my dad is off limits at this party. Okay.
Wait,
So if
which
the
one?
weird- Both of them. damn it.
Dang it! I
saw
was
Janky
waiting
making
patiently.
moves.
Bruce had to ruin it.
I
know.
saw Janky
Happens.
making moves over there at conductor.
he was waiting for the technicality.
True.
Which
I
dad?
won't sleep with your dad. I'll sleep with the other one.
I mean, if there's traditional Seder indulgences going on, I'm probably going to partake.
Okay.
Like an orgy?
Yes, but I was trying to be polite.
what is the Seder language word for menage a trois?
That.
Yes. Well,
That's racist.
but also it translates.
But it does track.
Just imagine fucking Boxcar like a group of satyrs. Zane just walks in, he's like, so bad. And I'm like, that's fucked up, dude.
Also,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
sure.
But yes.
I mean, yes, but damn,
That door
only
over there.
we're allowed to say that, okay?
I will walk up to Boxcar, hand them a Deepweed J already rolling.
Yes. And I will partake in said deep weed and proceed to astrally perceive the rest of the party.
Does deepweed come in the same leafy substance that we
Yeah.
think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
It's-
didn't know if it was like.
It
eh,
is literally
Magic seaweed.
it is literally just magic seaweed.
So wait, whoa. So you're telling me we can make deepweed sushi?
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Big brain over here.
We're having sushi.
But it's also very illegal.
Very.
I don't care. Forbidden sushi. That's awesome.
Hey, what's your body, Boxcar?
Body, yada, 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 yada.
That of a goat man.
That doesn't tell me what the answer is.
And
It's a body of 3.
All right, it lasts for 3 hours.
All right, I'm down. We're just having a great time on whatever this long haul adjacent popper I took was, and now astrally perceiving in the middle of all of these copious amounts of emotions and other spirits that have been drawn to this party.
Yes, and after you take, which is a very interesting feeling. As you know what actually perceiving does, you lose the ability to look with your normal eyes and see the people, as you now just see balls of light where these people were, just sort of floating in in this area. Everything has like a purple hint to it, and then there's just a background of just floating orbs.
Fucking awesome.
It's pretty great.
It's pretty hardcore.
I will also do my best to recognize any of the like auras that I already know. That way, I'm talking to the right people and not just assuming that it's like Zayn and I'm talking to like just some random person in town. So about these nukes. I'm assuming this is also like jamming music wise.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've turned on the dead mouse in my headphones.
Good choice.
Oh yeah, how's the AR scene here?
Pretty much non-existent.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping to be some like, dope ass like light show. I was like,
Nope.
eh.
Nope,
No,
it's
we are
pretty.
magical folk.
I'll turn on the AR and be like, oh, what the fuck?
It actually looks better in person because there's so many satyrs just sort of casting Trid Phantasm,
Oh, yeah.
where it's more of a magical light show versus an actual like AR light show. So there is one, yes, but not an AR.
Well, I will actually lean into Boxcar and just I won't say a word. I'm just gonna be like,
I
you know,
will,
like
I will take said deep weed
Uh-huh.
and allow them to hit it.
All right. The only thing that you feel a little bit more chill, but it gives you a +1 to willpower, and that's all it does for you.
why the fuck am I not on this permanently?
You can be.
You can be.
Called addiction.
It's illegal.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
It's illegal to get a buff 24/7.
Yep.
Fucking the law is broken.
What's your body?
4.
It lasts for only 2 hours though.
Okay, it's a little higher tolerance. Makes sense.
Same. I'm in the boat with you.
By the way, this is Tiny's first time.
Yeah.
I will take you under my arm and be like, "Hey, bud, it's gonna be all right. We're having a great time."
The rest of you guys, as you guys are witnessing this, you see Boxcar reach out in Tiny's general direction, but not quite hit the mark because they can't see the physical outline of Tiny. They just see a small orb that is Tiny's aura.
Tiny's everywhere.
And you just see Boxcar reaching out for them, finally get it.
Yeah, I would have been eventually like, go. Just gonna hold it. Like, I don't know what you want me to do with this.
I mean, for your perspective, Tiny, their eyes are open and slightly glazed over.
This big around and the pupils match.
Exactly. No, but it's just like slightly glazed over, almost like a whitish tint to them.
I'm sorry, Jinky's camera it looks like there's a body on the ground behind him. For some reason, not blurring that out.
No,
There we go.
that is actually just the scene that you guys are witnessing currently.
Bodies on floors.
Yeah. The rest of you, Zayn, are you just hanging
It's
out,
a stitch pillow, I'll have you know.
participating in the party, do anything else?
Yeah, I don't want Tiny to feel left out. So if you want to see what we see, because it does a thing with their eyes,
It's true.
and then I will cast Astral Window and amp it up like 3 times.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's twice. Let's go twice.
But still.
Astral skyscraper.
Where is my spell?
As you are getting ready to cast that, Reno, what are you doing during this time besides just indulging the scene?
they start messing around with, the drugs and the astral windows and all this stuff, I say, look, I've got a job to do. I'm gonna go look around and see if anyone looks suspicious.
Okay.
And I go around the corner and then I go hang out at the bar for a minute.
I like it.
Just hold up a number 1 for the bartender.
What a jabroni.
Joe will look at you. What's your poison?
Whiskey.
Any reason why you're not at the theater party?
Very manly of you.
Oh, I like to observe from the outside.
It's fair enough. It's fair enough.
First drink, you gotta warm up a bit.
All right. In that case, well, first one's on me then.
Cheers.
Cheers. And he goes ahead and pours himself a drink as well. The bar is completely empty besides you and him.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm just gonna sit back and drink it and look at the view of the bar of the wherever the party is and whatnot, and I'll be sure to have my subvocal mic connected on whatever pan we have, and maybe I'll secretly set up my directional mic with a noise cancellation or a noise filter.
Okay.
Try to black out some noise.
Reno, what did you, or not Reno, excuse me, Zayn, what did you get on your spellcasting?
I got a 1, a hit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It wouldn't let me add my amp up damage, or not amp up, increase attribute or area. But then I rolled a 5 on the drain.
Okay.
Be good there.
Yeah, you go ahead and amp it up. As you guys see, Zayn, if you want to go ahead and describe what this window shows through.
Yeah, so basically I just put it over tiny, and then you see this little ball kind of take up your space, and then it expands and expands to like 2 or 3 times your size. And now you just see into the astral through this ball. I'm like, all right, I can move it around. Whoop.
Wait, you guys see this 24/7?
Right now,
Oh, so you could switch back.
no.
Not right now, no.
Normally, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally I see what you see, but with my eyes.
We all
Yeah, 'cause this
scream
is-
for ice cream.
This is extremely inefficient, and I would freak the fuck out. How are you supposed to hit headshots here?
Oh, no, different stuff. This
Yeah.
is a place of hanging out and asking people for favors.
Yeah. You can talk to spirits, go visit your mom, whatever you want to do. You just like fly,
Like, what if my mom is alive, though?
Oh, like she's dead?
No, oh, wait. So I
Wait,
can visit my
she-
live mom?
Do you have a dead mom and a live mom?
No. I just
You got 2
well,
moms,
I
like
have
I got 2 dads? That's so cool.
Whoa.
No. Well, I mean,
My parents
if
are
they
dead.
wanted, no, but no. I think, as far as I know, he still identifies as a dude. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Your
But
mom
you know-
identifies as a dude?
Well, you know what? Sure.
I think I lost you.
Oh my god. What is...
Trying
I'm
have
so
a
glad I'm
civil
not
deep
here.
Conversation with
I'm so
How-
deep-rooted.
if I wanted to see a dead person, can I?
You'd have to kill him.
I'm
If you
Oh,
want to see-
here. No. Yeah, no. Well, maybe. It's complicated. No one really knows what a spirit is. Sometimes spirits are dead people. Sometimes they're just born as spirits. So I'm trying. Yeah, that's all I've been doing. Nothing. Forget about it.
Oh, okay.
I have
Here.
a question.
Yeah.
So, if we can summon dead people as spirits, what happens if we kill a dragon and then summon his spirit or their spirit? I guess there's multiple genders of dragon.
I don't think it doesn't. As much as I would love for it to work like that, it doesn't.
Hey, you want to see something wild?
This
Yeah.
isn't it.
No, Zayd, catch me, and I'm gonna astral project.
I just reach my arms out and I cannot see anything.
The body just hits the floor.
What happened? I felt the bang on my feet.
I'm
Hold
gonna,
on.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
like, I should have said something before we started all this.
Oh, yeah,
but I
sorry.
wanna try to
I'll
find,
move the
I want to try to
order up.
find the window.
You go ahead and move the window, and you see boxcar. The whole shape of boxcar.
Wait, isn't it just an orb?
No, this is
No.
an actual outline of boxcar.
What happened? I thought I was looking at orbs.
He's flying. They're flying.
Okay, but what'd they do? As
I follow suit.
no, is this just gonna happen? Are you gonna fall?
Go back to my
Oh,
body.
you're next, Tiny. You're next.
How do I stop it?
I'm gonna grab onto Tiny's ankles when I come back and be like, "Whoa, you're gonna fall over, bud."
I will instinctively just kick him.
Oh.
As this is going on,
It's not a full soccer kick. It's just a little light one.
It's enough to get like a. out of me.
Janky, as this shenanigans is going on, what are you up to?
Hey, I'm on the internet.
Okay.
Looking at the side effects of all of these drugs because I just realized that I'm going to have to babysit all of these degenerates. So I will drink a little throughout the night and observe and have fun at the party, and I will be on standby to keep these folks out of trouble as the old man here.
You
You're
can
not
count on the
pursuing that
true
jab.
also. I'm sober Steve up here.
It's true.
Are you here though?
No, but you can,
You can still
you
count
always
on me.
just, you can
All
always
right,
just
so-
call my name out the window.
Yeah, I have a
Oh.
message drafted to the true, and I just am gonna hit send when, not if, when it needs to be sent.
Okay.
Perfect. I got your back.
Is this group chat?
Oh yeah, I'll let you all know exactly when I think that it's gone too far.
I'll send a little reminder to Janky, like, don't forget, my Harrier has a medical arm. Just yank us out.
I'm gonna send.
And
another
then-
one
so it's
of
like-
this characters.
Yeah, nope, that's a good point. And I pull up. I spend some time like hacking your RCC,
You mean
like
to hack?
giving the command.
The pop-up
Yeah,
says,
I
can
mean,
we
like-
allow this device? And I see Janky, I'm like, I don't even see the
Perfect.
Yep.
And I figured it out a little bit, and I'm ready to go. We're ready for. I got a dual extraction plan.
I love it.
It's got some built-in auto stops that would be pretty handy. So you could probably just like point and just be like, that one.
You already have everybody programmed in because we all have RFID tags on us anyway, so it's pretty easy just to be like, get two.
Well,
Exactly.
I have switched the names. I'll text you what the names are.
You have nicknames for all of us? I want to know what they are.
I'll take a
Okay.
couple minutes to find Janky, and I'll walk over to their aura.
Mhm.
And in my hand, I'll have one hand that has Zen in it, the other hand that has Kamikaze. I'll say, "Hey, Janky, which one's the Zen?"
And I like to be sure, like I'm bringing up like photos and putting it next to it, like, I think that one.
I think that one.
all right.
Like guaranteed answer.
All right, I'll take it back to the three of us. You want to see some more stuff? This is Zen. I've been told it's a psychohooligan.
It's a
It's like a
psycho-
Hoogasmorph.
The Hugel Smurf.
What?
How are we all doing? We're saying a bunch of silly words.
Yep. Yes,
I've
and
lost visuals on most of you.
I haven't
Oh,
done
I'm
it.
so sad I'm missing this.
how dare you be responsible?
I
Yep.
know.
I had a whole plan on making sure that you had a great night after that big old meltdown you had in the cabin, and you
Can't
decided to
wait.
go get a job.
I can't wait to show you guys all my pictures. I'm gonna show everybody my pictures, and you guys are gonna love them.
Actually, go ahead and roll a perception for me. The true.
Me?
Yeah, you.
We got action.
What am I rolling? One more time.
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Where is my perception?
Whew.
On the sheet. Is it under?
Have you checked up your butt?
Ooh, yeah. Super
it's-
helpful.
Not since the beginning of the show.
Let's see.
Where is it at on here?
Perception
if
is
you go
a
to
skill that you would have to take, isn't it?
yeah, so if you go to the core tab,
Mhm.
and then on the left side underneath in the skills section, make sure it's not click the knowledge. So it's at the bottom
got it.
one. It is not taste, so make sure you do not click the taste one.
Rude.
Sorry.
3.
3 hits. All right. As the party is taking place,
Gesundheit.
Sorry about that.
Gesundheit.
the portion of town begins to get thinner and thinner, where people aren't coming out as much. It's starting to wear down. It is roughly about 8 o'clock. Shops are beginning to close up, and you guys are able to begin to see those individuals that you were talking to earlier. The 5 people are now just sort of standing on the side of, like, on the corner of the street,
Hustling.
that just sort of just watching, keeping an eye. They see you, make eye contact. They go ahead and give you a nod. But they are just watching the street, similar to how you're doing.
You guys, I think there's a raging party being hosted by some of my friends. I heard some things about drugs if you're into that, but I'm more than willing to watch this area by myself if you want to go enjoy the party. I just wave.
They smile, give you a thumbs up, and walk up towards you. Hey, where's this shindig at, chummer?
I don't remember the name of the bar, but it's probably pretty poppin'. I think I can hear it from here.
They stop and listen. You know what? I think we do as well. Thank you. What's your name? So that way we know when we get there, we can be like, hey, we know.
Oh, my friends will just know me as the True. We've been friends a really long time, so they'll know exactly who I am.
Perfect. Thank you, and they will go ahead and head towards the party. As you guys walk through, you guys do see, roughly about 15 minutes after the True sends them over, you guys do see eventually, these 5 humans walk in and sort of start bobbing head, listening to the music. Just sort of looking around as they see people just sort of passing out different kind of drugs. They go ahead and begin to participate in that as well and sort of just fall into line.
You said they were humans?
Yes, they are.
And what percentage of this party is, like, not satyrs?
The Tiny and Zayn and Janky and the 5 humans. Everyone else is a satyr. And just to, like, this is not happening at a bar. This is literally just happening at someone's, like, in it's closer to, like, a part of the part of the train station that opens up to allow the trains to come in. They moved, like, a lot of people have moved the train cars back a little bit to open up this area that allow people to sort of just hang out on the tracks and have sort of this outdoorish atmosphere to it. So it is not happening at a bar, but actually in the station itself. But they are just sort of hanging out and vibing.
Oh, I thought it was at a bar.
It's next door to a bar,
Okay.
or at least close enough to a bar that Reno could be a square and go to a bar instead.
I was saying, I think Jenky said he was just drinking all night.
Yep.
So I was wondering where those drinks came from.
Not Janky. Janky's still. There's still drinks happening at this bar. To be fair, like there's kegs and kegs and kegs that people are pouring from, as well as random other bottles that they're pouring from.
The
Not
Seder,
there.
the Seder brew.
Exactly. But Reno is currently sitting at the Rusty Thimble.
I want to send a message. I guess it'll just be in the group. I'll just be like, at Janky, can you see my heart? I think I'm having a heart attack.
Roll edge for me.
Oh my.
Tell me how many you get.
1.
1.
Mm-hmm.
You have sent a text message
Oh, God.
because you cannot see your phone.
Touche. Forgot the
Wow.
wow. So just in voice.
They look like they're having a lot of fun.
You sort of see
Yeah,
Boxcar with their eyes open, looking down at their phone, start texting and put it away. Boxcar, you just reach down, look at your phone, but you can't see your phone, and you start texting away, put it in your bag.
I just know which pocket it's supposed to be in.
Right, and you hope you clicked on Janky's contact information.
I would have definitely jumped out of that window as soon as you made me believe that I was about to hop out of my body. Like, nope.
Because you were.
Um,
No.
Tiny. We're here to steal your body, Tiny.
The window slowly moves towards you.
Remember a minute ago when you were supposed to be my shaman? And now you're just trying to like nightmare.
exactly.
I was lied to.
Anything else that Reno or Janky would like to do before we fast forward a little bit? Nope.
I'm just gonna keep drinking.
Okay.
Trying to harvest your toes, Tiny, just like y'all harvest my hooves.
Get away from my grippers.
As the party goes on, I might catch a couple stragglers and start small conversations with them, maybe the bartender, and as it gets later into the night, I'll probably end up somewhere on the other side.
I like it. Rough about 3 hours in, you guys see the 5 humans leave. Sort of arms in arms locked with a satyr each and begin to leave the party. They're laughing, having a good time. It's not like anything nefarious or anything by that, but they're just leaving the party.
It's not a Seder party until everybody has a good time.
That's what I'm saying.
Then why are you freaking me out?
Because I'm having a good time.
Never said at
Please,
whose
no.
expense. That just means the party goes on longer until you do have a good time. As you leave,
3 weeks.
Reno, you see these group of 10 people pass you by. They all sort of wave, "Hey, Joe! Hey, how's it going?" And just sort of, like yelling to Joe. Joe sort of waves at him, smiles. They sort of continue on down the street. The True, you do see them sort of turn the corner and begin to head down the street that you're watching. You see them stumbling over themselves and like just being loud and just enjoying life, as it seems, as these 10 people sort of walk down the street. Sort of like you're sitting at an intersection right now watching this long strip, and they hit that T intersection where they're now turning down the strip that you saw them on originally. They're just sort of passing by. They all look up towards you. Oh, the true!
Yes! Did you guys love the party or what? I told you it was gonna be great.
Almost as good as your drawings, man. Almost as good as your drawings.
He's the cat man.
Yes, I'm the cat man. You guys.
And they go ahead and head down the street, and then they turn a corner. They're no longer in your eyesight or in your vision line.
I'm just gonna go. What a great night.
As Reno, what is your knowledge skills?
Gangs, Seattle,
Okay.
of course. Corporate personalities and law enforcement corps.
Perfect.
Oh shit! It's the fuzz.
I know the legals and I know the illegals, and I know the sublegals.
That's fair. That's fair.
And the maybe legals.
Ugh.
JJ got like disgusted by. Oh no! Now I hear it. Okay. Nope. I'm out. Nope. We're walking away from that one.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
At the you see roll perception for me, Reno. Visual, if you have any bonuses.
Yeah, I've got like one.
I figured as much.
Got like one bonus.
Just one whole bonus.
It didn't add bonus though. I get a bonus edge for that.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see, I'll use 2 edge to increase the 4.
Into a 5.
Yeah.
And that gives you 3 hits.
Gives me 3 hits.
Underneath his shirt, just like the base of his neck, right above his shoulders, you see just the very small portion of what looks like a tattoo on his back.
Who is this?
This Joe, as he's turning around pouring a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what? Are you here for the party? I'm assuming, or just passing through?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I'm here for the party. I got a satyr buddy. They're cool, but you know, I like to meet the outliers before I go into the crowd.
Well, if you ask me, the whole lot of them are outliers.
Well, maybe it's time I go see the whole lot of them. And I take one more drink, throw it back, and start walking to the party.
He looks and smiles. Yeah, don't worry about the tap. Yeah, okay.
Said it was on you.
And he sort of just nods and goes to it. Reno, I need you to roll body plus willpower.
Is it for being drunk when you stand up?
Bye, JJ.
Bye-bye.
2 hits.
2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits. Shortly after you leave. Is this gonna work now? No. Sorry, chat. Shortly after you leave, you begin to feel pretty awake. Really awake, actually.
Was there a Red Bull in that shot?
Hmm.
Soluble.
Something like that. Something like that. What's your body?
3.
You're gonna
Okay.
have to buy me dinner first.
This
Second
will
question.
last for 7 hours.
Oh my god.
Nice.
The rebel.
While you're under this iteration, you have +1 reaction, +1 charisma, +1 perception, and high pain tolerance.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, say that one more time.
Let me know when you're ready.
+1 reaction, +1.
Charisma,
Charisma.
+1 perception, and high pain tolerance. Is Reno a big fan of drugs?
Not necessarily, but
Has he taken them
has a
in
hard
plenty?
time turning them down sometimes.
Is there one vice that holds him a little bit closer than others, maybe?
I'd go ahead and just go with the Nova Coke since that's what I pulled in earlier.
You actually have felt this way before. It seems like you are under the effect of Novacoke currently.
Oh yeah. Let's see what these satyrs are about.
You guys go ahead and party the night away. You guys all, those of you who would like to, make it back to Tiny's rig and able to collapse in there with a safe place to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna put parameters on my Harrier. It's like if I don't get back in the rig by 3 a.m., pick me up and take me.
I just see Tiny fighting a plane at like Put me down, damn it.
Put me down. This will be this will be 5 hours since you guys have taken the deep weed. So I don't think anyone would be under the effects still. But for what is that duration?
Same duration as the deep weed effect.
Okay, cool. So for each of you, which is 7 minus body, you will have a -1 dice pool to all dice pools.
If they took the upper,
If you took the
Weed.
the deep weed.
there's a downside.
Yeah, there is. But you guys get back to the truck and you guys are wide awake. Like there is you guys do not want to go to sleep at all.
Is it the deep weed or the other stuff?
The other stuff.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, you will go.
Tired.
Tiny is okay to go to bed. Zayn and Boxcar, you guys are wide awake after everyone has sort of left the vicinity.
Gonna say I'll follow wherever the party's headed at this point. If people are disbanding, there's got to be another party or something. going
Odyssey
on
does
somewhere.
smile and says, "Let's take this party up a notch, shall we?" And he goes ahead and starts bringing anyone who is still wide awake and wired to follow him.
Karma breaks off at the conga line.
It's true.
To
Hey, we're going.
We got some other place to be. Dun, 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 dun.
Pretty much, as long as no girl takes attention to Tiny, because God forbid he's not finding him. But if they take attention to Tiny, he'll stay. If not, he's going back at like 1 a.m. It's like getting pretty sleepy.
I would like to have played a fun game of Have You Met Tiny?
Good How I
You're
Met
gonna-
Your Mother reference.
Right.
You're gonna have to carry that pun or that bit, because I'm not.
I will.
Like,
World champion drone fighter.
I'm Tiny.
You can do that with me anytime.
Right.
His name is ironic in more way than one.
Ooh.
Wait.
Hmm.
Big peanut.
Thank you, Matt.
No, that was Zayn actually.
You gotta
you,
spell it
Zane.
out. You gotta spell it out.
So roughly out of the 85 people that were at this party, roughly about 15 of them moved to the next stage, if you will.
Chinese not one.
Right, exactly. For this point, it's rough about 1 a.m. Janky and Reno, are you guys still hanging out with the party? Are you guys moving on to party number 2, or are you guys going to the truck and sleeping?
I'm going to party number 2.
Love it.
I'm on the boxcar train.
You're
Mhm.
a fucking wild man.
I've been working on a
Sad man.
program,
Uh-huh.
and there are certain parameters in there
Mhm.
where the Harrier will automatically go pick someone up, and I'm gonna go home. And I turned on everybody's cameras so I can see what's going on.
Right.
But I'm going up to I'm a little too old for this. I'm out of here.
If I see Reno at all, we are high-fiving every time I see you.
Nice. Where we going?
Odyssey said he has another stop to this party train. This party train don't stop, baby.
There's such a
High
bad
five again.
influence. Such a bad influence.
Only when I'm home.
Look, when I pass out from this Nova Coke, I'm gonna need you to inject me with this long haul kamikaze I got from the crew.
Yo, that sounds like a great choice. Yeah.
You got your Nova Coke. Congratulations, buddy.
Then we'll high five about Nova Coke.
I think I got it slipped in my drink. Tasted good. It wasn't really Nova Coke to me, but I feel like it's Nova Coke. So
Oh
I
my
mean,
lord.
Liquid Nova Coke. Nova Coca-Cola, if you will.
Nova Coca-Cola.
Why are we putting a D in there? There's no D in Nova Coke.
Nova Coke. No,
Not
oh.
yet.
Nova.
Isn't it just OG Nova Coke? Like that's what it used to be.
Right. Zayn, are you headed back to party number 2, or are you
Yeah. I think that's where we do the weird blood stuff, so that's where I'm going.
the weird blood stuff?
Is that what's going on?
Reno's
heard
like,
that
oh
differently.
no.
I did not hear blood.
I also.
I've made a huge
yeah, he's like,
mistake.
well, I'm supposed to have the blood stuff. And she was like, yeah, wait, what?
Hold on.
Is Janky back in the rig when I get back?
No, you guys more or less at the same time walk together back to the rig.
Oh, perfect. As soon as I get into the rig, I'm gonna take the backpack off and just kind of like hand it to fucking Janky. Be like, you got this. Just go to bed. Whether he knows the backpack is the Harrier or not, I'm gonna hand it to him.
He goes ahead, puts the bag down next to his bed, and just also goes to bed.
Yeah, you had to wake me up. I mean,
He's been asleep since 9.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna walk and be like, I hit a lot of yeses for you to access my stuff tonight, so I'm assuming you got this.
I'm assuming it was you.
Yeah, so
y'all
assuming-
know that I'm gonna go to bed early because there was like 9 o'clock, and I was like, your party's getting started. I've been partying for like 4 hours. He says having 2 drinks, you know.
right, exactly.
That's your party.
Sipping Merlot.
Exactly. We.
I had a delightful conversation over a glass of Merlot.
What a party.
What more could you
As-
possibly want from a party?
Blood stuff.
Blood stuff,
Blood stuff.
exactly.
That's-
As you you go into this next level of the party,
level up.
Odyssey requests everyone's comm links at the door.
Oh, bet now it's a party.
Oh,
What if
boy.
they're implanted?
Odyssey will request the not implanted ones.
What if they're implanted? Figure it out.
All right, I will turn off my comm link, then hand it to Odyssey. Well, I'll look at Bach. I'll be like, "This work? Okay, yeah, fine."
I'm in no
Need any
position to
browser
be making
history.
choices.
Exactly. Reno,
Yeah, can make sure I get this back at the end of the night, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Don't try to unlock it. It's locked.
Wait,
We're good.
you know the party's going for like another 2 days, right? Like anyone who it's a Seder party. That's why we took the long haul.
It's a revel, bud.
When you say days,
Yeah, like 24-hour periods.
Yep. Yep.
Nice. I mean, whenever you decide to leave, you're more than welcome to, and
Slowly
take your phone
glancing a little back and forth between Boxcar and Isaiah.
Your
I
parents.
had their comms going, and I would have heard 2 days. I should have like, what? Did you say 2 days? No.
Boxcar, your parents now think I'm a weirdo because I went and thanked them for a lovely party at like 10
o'clock.
10:15. This was great, an absolute smashing success. It looks like it's winding down. I'm gonna take off.
Fucking one of your dads comes up to you later and is like, your friends are narcs, man.
No, we're gonna have that conversation later about why do I hang out with an old butler and a dude who can't talk to people?
I can talk, I just don't choose to.
I'm assuming you decide to hit right. I'm assuming you decide to hand over your comm link as well, Boxcar.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
As you're
This
handing
is
it over,
where
you
the-
hear me. It's like,
Beep-doop.
This is where the incriminating stuff starts happening.
Yeah. There is all
True, he
sorts.
said hand over the comm link.
The True's not there. True is watching the city, being responsible.
he is
Fine.
the knight. He
You don't
is.
You don't get the blood stuff, I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm passing on the blood stuff.
As you guys go through the party, it is a lot of the same as what was originally going on, as well as some stuff that will fade to black.
You know, this kind of party. Yeah.
It is always
Oh,
also
yeah.
part of that party.
Fading into black before the second day even starts.
Exactly. Well, I mean, they're not fading. We're going to fade to black because we don't need
The
to.
camera cuts.
The camera cuts to black. They do
Turn on my
not.
thermovision.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Now what do I see?
It is a bunch of warm bodies in this warm area. No, but you guys are as long as you want to keep partying, you guys are going to be able to keep partying, at least a Boxcar and Zayn. Do you party until you pass out, Reno?
Well, I mean, it depends on the time.
I mean, right now the second party starts at 1. So I don't know if you're staying through to the next 5 hours, or if you're gonna.
If I'll be partying as long as my comrades are partying.
Okay, cool.
I can't let them go down without me.
Well, the drug wears off. Your charisma and willpower are both reduced to 0 for the duration of 5 hours. Is your body 3?
Yeah.
For 7 hours, the next 7 hours, your charisma and willpower are 0.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, gotta go down.
Yep, for the next 7 hours.
I immediately find Boxcar
Look
or
at the
Zayn.
after party with the
Oh,
0
my
charisma.
God.
Yep.
I get tired. You get it?
Oh, who's? Huh?
Look
Oh,
you
yeah.
straight in the eyes.
Everybody!
If they're gone by
And I
the
run
time,
into the back of the crowd.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Is it still midnight or is it the next day yet?
No, it is currently 6 a.m. at this point.
Oh,
Whenever that drug wears off for Reno, it is going to be 6 a.m. You guys are still
yeah,
party is still
I
thriving.
I'll probably still be asleep till like 9. So let me know
Respectable
when it's
time.
9.
You got it.
At this point, because things have transpired through the night,
Uh-huh.
anytime anybody runs into Boxcar,
Mhm.
they're only wearing their denim vest.
I like it.
Like in a smile.
Exactly.
I
Are
am
you
going
sure
to go
about
out.
Huh?
You shirt cock?
we call this the Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, small shirt, no bottoms. Okay.
Exactly.
I don't remember
Bearing
what
that here.
the term shirt cock in it, but I remember hearing it somewhere.
God.
Winnie the Pooh up in here.
I'm gonna start using that from now on.
Where's my honey?
It's with the blood stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
I hate it, but I love it, but I hate it.
As you guys continue going, it gets to 9 o'clock. Are you guys continuing to party through Zayn and Boxcar?
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna find Zayn and go, hey, dude.
Yeah.
I think you might be partied out.
I don't feel partied out.
Your glasses look partied out.
My glasses are as twisted as I am, baby. Who's ready for round 2?
Hey, and half the room cheers.
All right, I pop out the bliss.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. You want to hit?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm
Box goes
going.
in for round 2.
I'm going full butler mode, and I'm gonna wake up in the morning, and I'm gonna go out, and I'm gonna get a bunch of food, some greasy food, some delicious breakfast food. I'm gonna get a fuck ton of water,
Mhm.
and I am just gonna walk around. I'm gonna spend my morning finding
Sure.
my compatriots and just like delivering like a bag and just like, don't die, just don't die, please, don't die.
For
Aspirin.
for
Well, it's probably after night.
the
I would have been
Right,
harassing
it
him to
just-
drag him out.
dress at 9 o'clock. So, well, interestingly enough, at this point, Zayn and Boxcar, for the next 6 minus bodies hours, you guys have -1 reaction, -1 willpower, and high pain tolerance from the bliss.
Yeah.
You go to find their comm links. Both are powered down, not producing any sort of
All right.
signal.
These bitches are low jack thanks to Tiny, so
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I still don't know that.
Indeed.
contingencies.
Like a tick.
Reno, are you still at the party at 9 a.m.?
At this point, I'm probably passed out somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
I got 0 willpower, so why wouldn't I
Just be past it.
out?
Yeah, for sure, for
Like,
sure.
I'm done with this.
As you're sort of walking around with everyone's goodie bags, Janky.
Are you passed out without a comm link, or with your
Yeah.
comm link on?
No, without a comm link.
This
Okay,
Does
the
that?
Harrier has no way of knowing.
I found Zayn.
Yes, it does.
I found Zayn and Boxcar.
Now that he's asleep, though, right?
Party, and I ran back into the party, and after that, I just like, yeah, you're good. And then I walked outside and passed out in the alley.
Yeah, the RFIDs can't tell if he's unconscious, so yeah, you would just
I'll-
have to tell it to do it.
I'll alert you. Well, this bitch is passed out, and I'll send like a photo.
Oh, you found him?
With just his
Yeah.
butt out.
Yeah, the RFIDs. I'm gonna look at the hair and be like, "Grab Reno," and just kind of roll back over.
You get picked up and begin to head back towards the truck.
I'll like tie your meal to you or something, so it comes
I
Exactly.
really hope that
Is
the
this
hook
it?
grabs you by the ankle
Is it
and
over?
dragging you.
That's like a full harness. It hooks him up and carries like it's a medical arm. Like it's made to carry humans.
I'm coming,
really wanted
Pa.
like
Coming,
dragging
Paul.
him by like the heel, just like, come on.
Reno just believes that
People
he's
are like
fully...
cheering as the Harrier goes by. Like,
Right,
yeah!
exactly. You begin to arrive back at the truck. The day is still going on, but one of the elders that you spoke with earlier, or I guess yesterday at this point, comes up and asks if you need anything or if you would like relief from your post.
I think I still hear the party going, and one of my friends just got meta lifted back to the truck. Sounds like they're having a really great time, so I'm gonna wait until I get summoned back from my friends. But I took a little cat nap underneath this tree here, and I feel pretty refreshed. So, if you'd like me to stay here and continue to watch, happy to do so. If there's another area, I can definitely move. But I am good.
Did you just admit to sleeping on the job?
Just a small cat nap.
20 minutes.
It's not super easy. I just slept the whole time.
Hey, listen, you're not hearing this conversation.
As he's all right. Well, that
You
checks.
can catch that.
As that checks out. Now, did you happen to see anything out of the ordinary, or was it just all pretty
He was
pretty
asleep.
relaxed?
Listen, Linda. Not out of the ordinary or anything, but there was just a really great group of five guys, just not the restaurant. Kind of walking the streets, and they kind of looked a little intimidating at first, but once you get to know them, they were really great people. And I think they were here at this post with me, but I figured I could watch it by myself, so I sent them to the party. So hopefully that's okay. But
You did what?
Oh no.
yeah, I mean, I figured I could handle this on my own, and they looked like they were thirsty, and I just told them to go have a good time, and nothing happened. I was here the whole time.
Did you happen to notice if they had any sort of tattoos on the back of their neck or anything like that as they passed by, or were they really kind towards you?
Both of those things.
Right.
They liked my cat pictures.
You
They
let
look-
in the dang
listen.
goat racist.
You see, there's
What does your coats look alike?
we
Oh, spicy.
No, I'm saying that's what you did.
I really hoping. Did they walk away with anyone? Or was when they came back from? Or are they still at the party?
No, they were at the intersection and took another route. I saw them just for a moment, kind of waved at each other. They looked like they had a good time, kind of stumbling a little bit,
Sure.
and looks like they just kind of went on their merry way.
Did they bring anyone back with them, or was it still to the people that went to the party?
I think I only saw the people that I think I only saw the 5 guys.
Roll a memory check.
Gambling with my people's lives right now is true.
6.
6. Now that you're thinking back to it, each person had a satyr arm in arm. They were arm in arm with a satyr on their way back. So there were 5 humans and 5 satyrs that were sort of walking away.
I kind of struggle with my memory every once in a while.
Happens to the
And,
best of us.
Yeah, I think I remember now. It wasn't just 5 men walking. It's actually 10 bodies that I remember. It might have been satyrs with each one of them. Did they look like they were all having a good time? They were leaving the party.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We have a humanist problem around here.
Don't like the way Scar is looking right now. I'm nervous.
Just the goat racist.
let me know
Human trafficking.
if you see them again, and if you do, let us know. And he will go ahead and rush off back towards the main station.
In my memory check, can I remember which way they went and then
Yeah, you saw
try to
them.
follow?
You saw them go down like the main road until it turned right, and then after they turned right, they were out of your. There was a building that they turned around, so you didn't see where they went afterwards. But you can get down to the street they took. But you get down to that street, and there is just continually of like office buildings and more rundown places. There's a couple apartment complexes. Like it is beginning to get to these more of the suburbs of Denver as you are getting closer and closer to where this turned off to. So they could absolutely be anywhere at this point.
And so the elder just ran off without like no context.
Nope, he said, "I will be back. If you see them, let me know." And he ran off in a very hurried manner.
What do I do?
Help me sober up.
Yeah, I feel like I need to find a box. I'm gonna go back to the party,
Mhm.
and see if I can gather some more information about the 5 humans, and see if maybe Boxcar knows the people that they walked out with, and if there was anything strange about the situation. So I'm gonna beeline it straight to the homies.
You beeline it straight to where you left your homies or knew where the party was going to be at, and no one is there. As they moved the party from point A to point B after.
Didn't see it.
Nope, you were towns watching.
Uh,
At this point, Tiny, it is. You're up at 9. You hear the sounds of the Harrier entering in the back of the truck with a Reno in tow as it drops him on the Valkyrie module, just to make sure that nothing's going wrong.
I'm gonna fully tell it to activate. I'm like all scans, check him up to down.
He is severely incapacitated from some Nova Coke, but otherwise, fine.
Yeah, it's probably auto giving you liquids.
It's fine. You are 3 hours into your downtime on that Nova Coke there, Reno.
I will go to all of my friends' RFIDs and proceed to take them away from that.
Zayn and Boxcar, you see a very sober Tiny walk into the front door. It is about 10 o'clock at this point. And you guys, I think you guys are still under the effect of bliss. Definitely of a long haul.
I was only blissed up for 3 hours.
Okay, so you are
2
just
hours over here.
okay. So you guys are both no longer affected by bliss because you guys took that at 6. But you guys do see Tiny walk in the front door. There's you could still hear the absolute crazy party still thriving in the background, Tiny.
I will go up to them. I'll be like, "What's up, guys?"
Morning,
Waffles.
big man. Ooh, waffles? Waffles?
Waffles sound choice. I need to find my pants.
Hold on. I go through my list of RFID tags and be like, "Yep, this one is not connected to you." I'll get that. And I will go grab your pants that I have the RFIDs in.
You found a big stack of clothes.
I will go through and
it-
see what appeared to be boxcars.
Yep. You find Boxcar's attire, and they're able to go ahead and get dressed and head out into the world.
On my way out, I'm gonna wave to everybody at the party. He's like, "Hey, thanks for a great time.
Hey,
Stay safe. Drink some water."
yeah. You guys are able to get your comlinks back as well, without any sort of issue.
I will take you to this world's closest resemblance to Waffle House.
Make sure you get my comment.
I brought it to you. Y'all have like a full butler service this morning.
It's true.
Choice. I'm just in on it.
As you guys are smashing that food on the way
I'll
back
lead them
to the
rig.
back to the
Yeah.
truck, as you guys are heading towards like the passing in front of the train station, you see one of the elders sort of running past you guys and heading towards the inside of the station. And after, as you guys are just crossing the courtyard of the station, heading right before you walk into the rig, you guys do see the True off in the distance, sort of running towards the rig in a full sprint.
Ew.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Guys, I need Boxcar. Where is he?
First of all, it's they. I know you're new here, but
Sorry.
They definitely they. But no, yeah, you've known that.
I
We've
fuck it
been
up a
friends
lot.
for a very
Yeah.
long time.
Yes.
What's up? You're sprinting.
All
Elder
right.
was sprinting.
Yeah. So I was trying to. All right, there was 5 guys, 5
The
humans.
restaurant?
burgers and fries.
No, not the overpriced food.
I go to make soy burgers and fries.
That's true.
Upon hearing those words uttered.
Bro, it's fucking morning.
Yeah, no, don't stop them.
All
I'm in
right.
desperate need of calories.
At least put some eggs on there.
How much
Anyway.
longer on the Nova Coke withdrawal?
So what's your body?
It was 7 hours.
So you are at this point you're 4 hours in, so you have 3 hours left on the Nova Coke.
There you go, wop wop.
You're in the Valkyrie module.
You just hear that well.
I dim the
True.
screen.
What's going on?
Guys, I've been looking for them for a long time. All right. So there's a group of 5 humans that joined your party maybe a little bit later, and when they left with 5 satyrs. Did anybody notice that?
It was happening a lot.
Kind of rolling.
I'll let you go.
I'm gonna turn down the volume on the Valkyrie module. Don't worry, he's getting licked. It's
I think what he's trying to say is there were very few humans at that party last night.
I didn't see a single human there, to be honest.
Thank you for the
What?
I
translation.
saw
Why?
5 of them.
So
I may have seen a human, but I'm not sure. There was a lot of bodies.
I've
Other
been
than
one of
me.
those like floating orbs that came in and out.
not a group of 5.
I mean,
Just
do you need us
somebody
to
we-
roll memory, Josh?
Yeah, you can roll memory.
Hi.
Zayn and Boxcar, you guys will get a -2 to this memory.
Good call.
What is that memory added? It doesn't have it.
It should be logic and intuition.
It's on
It's
the
right here, right here.
on the
I got
board.
that.
0
I
hits
found
on that memory for a boxcar.
Yeah, the only human you barely remember even being there was Tiny,
Maybe I got 4.
and Reno for a portion of it.
I think they barely understood that they were there.
That's
That's what that 0 means.
Boxcar
was
still
he-
thinks they are there.
was he even there?
I did better than I thought. I got a 4. 4 successes.
Okay. Zayn, I mean, you were
This was when I was deep weeded out. Is when they came to the
yeah.
party.
You did not see anyone. I mean, you saw auras coming in and out, but Other than that, didn't see any individuals. Also, because you were also actually projecting proportions of it.
Showing off.
Exactly. Tiny, you do remember 5 individuals hanging out inside of or 5 humans hanging out inside of the party. But you also remember them having a fantastic time, not being aggressive any sort of way, just sort of hanging out. As soon as they got in, they were very polite towards the satyr, sort of intermingling and taking whatever that was being passed around. It was...
Yeah, I mean they're having a great time. Actually, I probably scanned over him. I could pull the video up.
That would be great because I don't know if you noticed, but the elder just ran past very nervously and very upset. It seemed like I have no idea what's going on. I wasn't at the party. I don't know what 5 humans leaving with 5 others. What that even means, and so he's very upset about this. And it was my responsibility to watch this road, and I watched them turn right. And I didn't do anything about it, and I have no idea what to do, and I need your help, so please show me the scan.
Wait.
Yeah, I can show you the scan, and I could actually potentially do one better. I could actually upload their scanned faces to my gnats and have them fly around and see if they can't notify us when they identify that face.
You were saying that they turned right instead of heading back over towards you, like towards
Yes.
Denver.
Yes.
All right. Boxcar's gonna take a couple steps back from the group, spin around, and like just run in after the elder.
I had a
They were having
feeling.
a good time.
I will get to work.
I knew they were going to do that.
As
How's
you
your bartender?
You should probably go with them.
Go to bed.
He's forcibly in bed.
The bartender.
as you begin to do your scan, and you review that footage, you do find the part of the night where your sensors caught more than what you did, and you do see the 5 individuals sort of hanging out and looking over it. Everyone can go ahead and roll a perception, a visual on it, and
Yeah, I would have sent it to everybody.
No tasting?
no tasting. Starting with
Reno.
yes, Reno. I mean, you don't have any knowledge skills for it, but it does match the tattoo that as you do see at the top of each of their backs. You guys see the small portion, almost like between the shoulder blades and underneath the neckline. Reno, you recognize this tattoo that Joe also had. Tiny, what are your knowledge skills?
Well, I tried to do the perception on the sheet like you said, but it's not factoring in the seeing. So technically, I got 2 instead of 1. Skills Genesis. I know studies drones, local slums, black markets, and underground drone fighting.
Okay, Janky, what are your knowledge skills?
Gear up. Okay.
Okay.
I know gang knowledge.
Yep.
Mostly Seattle, specifically the Blood Mountain Boys, Night Hunters, and Yakuza. Area, Renton. Corporate knowledge, Shiawassee, and MFID. Elven wines, street rumors, Metroplex, English and Japanese.
Okay. And the true, what are your knowledge skills?
My knowledge skills. 6 world history, automobile models, weapon manufacturers, and English.
Janky, you recognize a portion of this tattoo of them being humanist individuals. And for those of you who may not know at home what humanist is It is a group of individuals that believe that all metatypes that is not human do not belong on this earth and should be exterminated with extreme prejudice.
Oh, I would know the racists.
Yep.
They cost me a job.
But you recognize that tattoo on the back of each one of them.
Reason I had to become a runner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing to know the racists, so you can spot them out and punch them.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes,
They were like, "Hey, go kill all these orcs," and I was like, "No." And then they were like, "You don't have a job," and I was like, "Damn."
But you do recognize that, Janky, if you want to share that with the group. But you do recognize him.
Yeah, folks, I got some bad news for you. There's a group of people that don't think that certain metatypes ought to exist, and I'll just say we, kind of eyeing the truth, let them into the party.
I'm gonna kick conductor's door open.
You go ahead and kick it open. I need you to roll reaction plus intuition.
Dodging something?
Question mark?
Yeah. So
Use it if you got it.
pretty much, right? I'm
Reno
trying
with
to-
the one-liners.
Jesus.
It's good to hear him sobering up.
I'm
though.
recovering.
Just use them if you got him.
God, use it if
So
you got it.
where are we? How would I do that through?
It should be if you go to
Because I'm at
Uh,
attributes.
the top
I'm
right,
on-
like in the defense area. Let's see, boxcar. Go to core tab,
on core?
and the core combat info in the top right. Hit defense.
Uh-huh. Oh, defense. Okay.
Actually, indirect magic defense.
Oh shit. This feels like a bad time. And then how do I edge this?
So at the top, you see there's a slider that says edge.
Ah.
Click that, and then make the roll, and it will automatically pre-edge and
Pre-edge it.
make all 6 that explode.
All right.
Oh.
6 hits.
You get knocked back into the wall, but you don't do any it doesn't deal any damage as you see this warding begin to fade on the door. And you see the conductor throw open the door. What?
I'm
Boxcar?
just gonna. I should have. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We've got a problem.
yeah, we're aware. Get in.
Yep. I'll stand up and stretch out and check to do a field test on my ribs to make sure none are busted.
Yeah,
Um.
they're a little sore, but not bad.
Yeah, and I'll walk in and just as soon as I'm across the threshold, just go, "It's Humanus, gang. We've got confirmation. My Decker and drone rigger have both picked up pictures of faces, so we can start canvassing. But we know for a fact it's Humanus. So what's the plan? What's the play?
They all look at each other, and you do see, even in not his super sober mind, you see Odyssey there. Not as a more of a manifestation instead of actually physically there, as well as a couple of the other elders, and then Conductor is also there. They all look at each other and look all almost at you simultaneously. How well do you know the true?
Do you want the real answer or the answer that we give everybody?
The answer that allowed 5 Humanist individuals to walk into our place.
So that seems really suspicious. That seems very sketchy. But in the time that I've known the True, all he has ever done is want to protect, and all he has ever done is be good intentioned. So, before we start pointing fingers, my guy is legitimately out of place. I don't know how. I don't know why. He saw something from. It's just an absolute relic from the past and broke down about it. I don't know what that is, but he's not a monster. All right. If anything, I'm the monster in the room right now.
Ooh.
Doesn't mean there cannot be two.
Yeah, but this guy has no red flags about this man other than the fact that he always says, you know, we've known each other for so damn long. But that grows on you.
Now, I have a question with your reasoning for leaving.
Your reasoning for my leaving, but yes.
We've later found out after you left that these are the exact same people who raided us the first time.
Okay.
And yet, you find yourself in a party full of them.
Are we talking humanas or humans?
Humans.
Okay. Now we're painting with the same kind of brush that they're painting for us.
I'm
So
just
we're gonna walk that back.
I'm just concerned.
We are gonna walk that back. I can stand up and I can vouch for every single one of them. Tiny has a million thoughts that never get out of his mouth, but he is an absolute sweetheart. Okay? Janky is an absolute whiz when it comes to anything to do with the Matrix or a deck. Reno has some gambling problems, but we still love him. All right, and Zayn actually is the only one in the group that knows what I am, and has kept that as close to his chest as possible, and I respect him for it. All right, so before we go pointing any fingers, none of them are gonna bring this kind of nonsense home. All right.
You know.
Prove it.
Okay.
Fireball.
Magic missile.
I attack the darkness.
As far as we are aware, yes, the attacks have been... I wouldn't even call them attacks. I mean, we know that people have gone missing, but we could also, as you know, people just leave whenever they feel like it. We are a town that people pass through.
Yeah.
It's just very odd. And maybe it is unfortunate timing that 5 satyrs were taken when a group of humans showed up at our front door.
Count the number of humans in my group.
I have 5 of them.
Okay, that backfired. I honestly forget who's human and who's not. I think everybody.
Everyone is human
me.
besides you.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that Zayn was like an elf or something.
No.
Nah. Okay. Either way. The True told me what I'm assuming he told you. Is that 5 dudes came through. 5 dudes were hanging out. He was just doing what the True does and make sure that nobody feels left out or unacknowledged or anything like that. So he's like, "Yo, why aren't you at the party?" Completely non-malicious. All right. So what we're gonna do?
What if it was me,
you know-
conductor or boxcar? What if it was me?
Yeah, no, if it was you,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do the exact same goddamn thing that I would do. Okay. You know what the fuck I'm saying. So what we're gonna do, me and my band of nonsense, whatever the fuck kind of humans I'm rolling with anymore, we're gonna go find these guys. I've done it once, and I can make another scene. I'll gladly walk into that, not like absolute mess. Okay. If it proves a point that you don't come for us, I'm happy to wear that.
Until that is done, you and your friends are not welcome on this premises.
Yeah, sounds right. Cool. Get bent, all of you. And I walk out and slam the door behind me.
and that is where we will go ahead and end tonight's session. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with this awesome show. I appreciate it.
Good lord.
You broke me up with my dad's true.
Come
You
on.
are too nice. We can't hear you.
You know I love you. I never meant to do this.
Do you know how
Give it
hard
to
I
the
stood up for
family.
you in that room?
I
No, he actually doesn't.
True doesn't, but I do.
I just love how many humans are in your group? 5.
I immediately was like,
Oh.
oh, shit.
Not me.
that
Not me,
was-
it's me.
And then I was
That
like,
was-
he's had that number planned for like an hour at least. And now he did a big reveal. Freaking five head over here.
I really thought that it was just majority human.
No, it's
Completely
all
Yeah.
humans.
It wasn't until you said that where I counted. I'm like, yeah, no, we're all humans. That's crazy.
That's a bunch of humans. What are y'all doing hanging out with a satyr?
We didn't. You kind of were thrusted upon us and never left. And we're like, he lives with us now. Stay
True.
with us now.
It is with you. Just you.
But that being said, we are going to go ahead and do the content creator roundup.
Grandkid roundup. Yes. It is that
Someone
time
has
again of
kids.
the night where we talk about the other content creators that are not Jay Bruce, because he talks about himself way too much. So first up, we have Stonefeld Analyzes, aka Janky, aka Travis. They like to stream a lot of games with legends in the name, so Apex Legends, League of Legends, Legends of Runeterra, maybe one day. Who knows if they like card games. Second, we have J Robin 7X. I think the housework is done or getting to a close, so hopefully we'll be seeing some.
I gotta move.
Oh, gotcha. No. Well, hopefully we will see more of J Robin 7X, aka Tiny, aka JJ, in the near future. Probably playing some type of first-person shooter, most likely Rainbow Six Siege. And last but not least, we have Ian Flux, aka Boxcar, aka Ian Flux. A big variety streamer over there. So make sure you give them the love and they deserve, because you never know what to expect over there on an IF stream. Other than that, please make sure you follow us over on twitter.com. Our handle is at We Run the Night RP. You can hashtag us, you can retweet us, and that's where you should go to, follow any updates of the show, whether or not we're going to be out or not, or delayed. By the way, we are out, next week. Thanksgiving is, here and all that. So don't tune in to us next week. However, you can catch us on YouTube if maybe you missed an episode or something like that.
Speaking of the YubTubs, JJ.
YubTubs is a little bit raw right now, just the raw uploads. I will get back to editing them soon. My life is just very hectic, lots of twists and turns right now. I will get back to it. But we have more than just this show. We also have the occasional podcast about Shadowrun that we do. If you're just a fan of Shadowrun, also kind of on hold because we're all kind of busy right now. But that will also be coming back. And then on top of that, it's usually some highlights from Josh's streams, whether it be Tarkov or anything else he's playing. I try to make a little compilation of that and upload it for the fans. That will be back up soon. Right now, it's just kind of just raw footage.
Soon TM. And you can go ahead and find that over at youtube.com/@JBruce. So make sure you guys check that out. And then last but not least, Ian, if you could let them know about the podcast.
So, if you didn't know, we've got a podcast, and that podcast is called We Run the Night. Who would have known? All right, and there is plenty of content for you to get caught up on from a whole group of different stories that have been told through Shadowrun, and I believe that's even the same podcast platform that we were uploading our Starfinder adventure that we just did. So
go check that out. You can find that pretty much wherever you get your podcast fix, Spotify, Apple Music, etc., etc. We upload the most recent episode every Monday. There is a backlog that I am working through, so please be patient with that. I don't think there's really anything from this season up just yet, so I'm working on getting through that. So be patient, all right? You'll probably see it on the Twitter when everything goes up. I would like to try to get everything up in one fell swoop, so you can go get caught there. But if there's any names that sound weird or unfamiliar from tonight's episode, Dobrik, Konami, Mason, go listen to our last soiree through Shadowrun. It's a good time. And make sure you leave some sort of rating or comment wherever you're at, because that might help somebody find their way in and start running the shadows with it, because that would be a great time.
Indeed. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We are going to raid over to TT2KB. They're playing some Pathfinder, so make sure you guys get over there, show them some love, spam the emotes if you got them, and we'll see you guys on December 1st for our next episode. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye.